Your part is over.
You been on it? Oh, our wealthy client wants you to have this. Take it. Things have been good. I had a hand. That's why I'm out.
My wife and I came here.
Everyone's working hard.
She seems a buck.
Look at all the pilgrims here.
I bet she's strong.
Chocobocolina!
Have you been to the dazzling city of...
And the Dead Dunes is now arriving.
This is XIII's very own. The trains here, the Wildlands is a vast, and the Dead Dunes. However, many venture out there in hopes of finding great. If you're looking to travel to the city of XIII, I'm afraid you'll have to use the other. Please head to XIII's north. Go ahead and board the train.
This stop, the Wildlands. Passengers for the Dead Dunes and XIII South Station, please board now. Thank you.
So this is the last surviving wilderness.
It's the world as it once was. Nature's last stand. Wild beasts still live and die here as they always have. It's raw in nature, red in tooth and claw, and the chaos here is just as dangerous. The people who live out here are not like the city dwellers. They're different. They don't follow the teachings of the Order. And they don't want to rely on handouts either, so they strive to live off the land.
A refuge for those who refuse to be tamed. Is that it?
Light!
The encounter is ordained. You have been led to the fountainhead whence the chaos flows. Here you will meet the servant of fate, adorned with feathers of white. The Angel of Valhalla.
Light? What just happened?
I heard a voice. It said that I've been led here, and I'm supposed to meet someone. The Angel of Valhalla.
What kind of voice? I didn't pick anything up on this end.
A young girl, but I don't think she's close. It was more like she was speaking from the chaos itself.
I just ran a search on this angel person, but it came up blank. Maybe you should ask the locals.
All trains are running on schedule. Thank you.
Yeah? What do you want?
I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of someone called the Angel of Valhalla?
You must be new to these parts. There's not a man or woman here that doesn't know the Angel.
The Angel of Valhalla isn't a person. It's a legendary chocobo, covered in feathers. It's the sacred bird that only appears at the end of the world.
So it's a local legend, then?
Yeah, a legend. At least that's what it used to be. But in recent times, many folk have seen the bird with their own two eyes. A lot of us are thinking maybe that story is true.
Maybe it is, but Dr. Ghazal has been after it for years, and he still doesn't have proof that the beast is the one from legend.
Dr. Ghazal? Who would that be?
The famous veterinarian, of course. A prickly character with the temper of a behemoth, but he loves his chocobos. When it comes to the Angel, he's the leading expert in all of the wildlands.
The doctor lives up the road a bit, in the village of Canopus Farms. If you catch him in a good mood, he'll help you out. Maybe.
A white chocobo at the end of the world.
There's nothing about this in any of the official scriptures of the Order.
If you want to know...
Even if it is, someone spoke to me. The voice was real, and it mentioned the Angel of Valhalla. I want to know who it was.
I'm a splendiferous. Lighten up, brighten up. You aren't from around here, are you? I suppose you've come to seek the wisdom of...
I wanted to ask him about the Angel of Valhalla.
I knew it. Well, first things first. You have heard of our Chocobo legend, right?
You mean the one?
That's the one. Some of us call that Chocobo the Angel of Salvation. Oh, how we've been praying for him to appear. The angel is a harbinger, a signal that it's over at last.
That's something to pray for?
Oh, yes. For the people who live out here, death is a kind of salvation. An outsider like you must find it difficult to understand. 5 centuries ago, all hell broke loose and a new god took over. We became immortal, against all natural laws. See, the people out here don't like that. Even gods shouldn't be allowed to change the natural order of things. Living off the land, growing our own food, surviving by our own wits, and dying when our time is up. That's what we want.
And that's why the white chocobo is a good thing. It means this unnatural life is going to be over at last.
Right. But you're welcome to believe different. We don't push our creed on anyone. At the same time, as long as you're going to be visiting us here for a while, it's right that you know our ways.
For the people of the Wildlands, the white chocobo is a sign. A herald of a special kind of salvation. Many in these lands worship Etro, the goddess of death. They pray to eventually return to her side. Their creed is the same as ceasing to exist.
It's just a fleeting dream. Guess it comes to this. You're so eager to die. Play with fire, you get burned. Let's dance. Think you might like this. Die. It's just a fleeting dream. Keep up if you can. I won't go easy on you. You think you can beat me? Ever dance with swords? Dance with swords. My victory was part of the act. Unlucky for you. Chaos takes away the grief.
I'm with the Hunters of Yogd. The older guys told me to wait right...
I don't have time to play.
Yogd Woods. The thick, tangled foliage draws monsters who seek cover in the dark shadows. There's a village in the center of the woods, home to a band of hunters. For them, this is prime hunting ground. It's all too easy to become lost in here. Strange vines grow rapidly, covering the paths and blocking the way.
Do you dream of death? Final words? This'll be easy.
See something? Oh, thanks a lot.
If you want to learn more about the Angel of Valhalla, you should speak to Dr. Ghazal of Canopus Farms.
Hey, don't step on the...
Sorry.
It's all right. No harm done. I was only warning you. I've just planted all...
Right. Chocobo's favorite food.
Yep, and our bread and butter. My name is Sarala, by the way. This is our field. My father's and mine. We've always worked it together. Nice to meet you and everything.
By all accounts, he's a difficult man to deal with. But no one knows more about chocobos.
The vegetables they grow?
I've got a...
Excuse me, do you know anything about the...
Do I? You're as smart as you look coming to me with that question. I'll have you know I am the oldest, yes, that's right, the oldest surviving student of the great Dr. Ghazal himself. First, the basics. The legendary chocobo, the so-called Angel of Valhalla, is not a creature anyone can find just by looking for it.
Except, I'm guessing you're gonna tell me that you can.
Not quite, but I can tell you what the good doctor has told me. That angel is anything but angelic. It's a rough, wild beast. He deliberately seeks out his mortal foe, the Chocobo Eater. So you see, if you wish to find the white chocobo of legend...
I should find a Chocobo Eater.
Precisely. I knew you were smart. Now, the last sighting of a Chocobo Eater was in the City of Ruins. The ruins lie in grim terrain that stretches yonder to the east. But the Chocobo Eater is a fearsome beast. Be prepared for a fight.
If you want to find them...
I don't know.
You should...
Hello there, stranger. My name's Garrett. Guess you could say I run things around here.
I've come to talk to your vet, Dr. Ghazal.
Ah, got it. You want to know about the Angel of Valhalla, right? Well, Dr. Ghazal's your...
Yeah, well, that's what everyone...
He's been chasing that white chocobo for over a century now. No one comes close to his passion and expertise. It's all he cares about since his daughter...
What is it?
Oh, damn. I shouldn't have said anything about his daughter. It's not a secret or anything, but he really hates anybody talking. The doctor first came out here with his daughter. They planned to learn about the legend together. But about a century ago, she was killed while they were both out tracking chocobos. It was tragic. The doctor never really told the whole story of what happened. But after that, he threw himself even deeper into his research and work. Soon, it was all he cared about. But listen, promise me one thing.
I won't let on that you told me. Don't worry.
Thanks. I'd appreciate it. I mean, everyone around these parts knows the story, of course. But he wouldn't like it if strangers started asking about his past. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing the legendary chocobo for yourself, Dr. Ghazal is the man you have to talk to. They say he's seen the Angel of Valhalla more than a few times. At least a chocobo that looks just like it.
Sounds like he could help.
I'd bet my hunting bow on it.
What do you mean?
It's just a saying we have out here in the wildlands.
What do you want?
I want to know more about the angel.
Go away.
I heard you know things. The encounter is ordained. You have been led to the fountainhead whence the chaos... Does that mean anything?
Great Etro's helm. Where did you hear those words?
A young girl, but I never saw her.
A maiden's voice born on the wind. Yes. So it would appear that she has spoken to both of us. The angel is a tempestuous chocobo that I myself have glimpsed the creature many times, but unfortunately I've never succeeded in capturing him. It is said whoever can break him and ride him will become his master. But I've long since given up hope that it shall be me.
Nor me. I don't know anything about chocobos.
Don't rule yourself out, young lady. You may be the one. If you're telling the truth about the voice, that is. It's true, not everyone who hears the voice is the chosen one. But rest assured, the encounter will happen. The legends tell us that the chocobo's chosen master will be led by the chocobo to a certain place. I speak of that dread edifice whence the chaos emerges, the temple of Etro herself.
You mean the one built into the cliff?
The very same. And deep below that sinister haven of destruction, an ocean of chaos roils, the great chaos of the stories.
What does that mean? Is it a different kind of chaos?
Alas, the legends give us few details. If you wish to find an answer to that question, you will have to seek the truth in the temple.
And to do that, I've got to find and tame the Angel of Valhalla.
Yes, indeed. But that, let me assure you, is no easy task. I have a couple of assistants who live here in the village. Talk to them, and they can give you advice about finding the Chocobo.
An ocean of great chaos buried beneath a temple. Do you think it could be true? Does the Order know?
I purchased...
No, I'd say it's likely they don't. That temple appeared here from the other world, from Valhalla.
Hi. What do you...
When it still stood in Valhalla, it was responsible for sealing away a power, the one that now consumes the world.
Hello there.
500 years ago, it let loose the chaos we see now. But it seems to have been dormant since then. No.
Hey there! Can I help?
And you think it's waiting in the temple? This great chaos. That's the source of it all?
It's certainly possible. Perhaps this legendary chocobo will take you there.
Or maybe it won't. But either way, someone's asking for me. And I think it's time I answer.
A great city was once built here. For a while, it was the center of all human culture. It appears the ruins here are all that remain of that time.
So was that our golden age? Well, judging by the state of them, it ended a long time ago.
The chaos that has destroyed the world emerged right here.
Expected as much?
The initial flood of chaos devastated this entire area.
So this is where it began. The beginning of the end. Dance with swords. Time for this. Even the stars die, eventually. part is over.
Come. What's more, a chocobo eater rampages in the east.
If a chocobo predator's out there, there must be chocobos too.
Oh. So, you... Normally I would warn city folk from such folly, but you look capable. But know if you find yourself in trouble. Return.
You want to hear something eerie? I found large white feathers. White as clouds they were, but stained with blood. I saw chocobo eater tracks around the area, but I don't know what kind of bird it was after. What would happen to the legend? I mean, if the angel... The tracks lead on into the middle of the ruins, but I'm not prepared to go.
Did you hear that? It sounds like the chocobo you're looking for is being attacked.
I better move fast. This will all be in vain. Sorry, but you're in my way. Dr. XIII talked about a great chaos beneath the temple of the goddess. What do you think?
I hope that I'm wrong about this. But I'd say that
Let the darkness embrace you. Let's make a show of it. The unseen chaos. I came into contact with it just once. I still remember the feeling. It's not something that belonged in this world. It had to be stopped and destroyed. But no room for doubts now.
it came from the darkness that God cannot see. It's a distortion of the unseen realm, and there's no reason to think it...
It's the white chocobo. I found it.
He's injured. You have to help him.
However it happens, have to win. Let's dance. I think you might like this.
Go to hell.
Time to mix it up. Time to mix it up. Look at this. Why didn't he just run away? He's torn up pretty bad.
Perhaps he had to fight to protect something.
It's all right, little one. I'll help you. You're bleeding heavily. We have to stop it.
It's the white chocobo. What happened here?
He needs medical attention, and fast.
Right. I'll get the doctor. Yeah! Yep! Oh!
It's even worse than I feared. Hey, help me get him to Canopus Farms, now!
Yes,
I won't let him die. Of that you have the word of Dr. Gazal. Stop moving around! Quickly!
Hey, Hope. Do you really think that was a chocobo?
Why do you ask? It might be a subspecies, but it certainly looked like a chocobo to me.
Right, to me too. But the thing is, when I first saw it, I felt this weird familiarity. Ever dance with swords? Hey, I know what I felt. I'll follow the doc back to Canopus Farms.
dishes are made with only the... Hello there! Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. Dr. Ghazal's in surgery right now and can't be disturbed. You'll have to wait here.
Give me some fresh water. Yeah. Okay, good.
As I stood there, watching the doctor try to save the chocobo's life, I knew this was no ordinary animal.
All right. Good, that's it.
Not only because of the legend, I felt a connection, as if we'd fought together.
There, that's it.
But why? It made no sense.
All right.
Hang on.
It's all over. You can come see for yourself.
Light. What about...
Is he all right?
His wounds are cleaned and dressed, but he's still dying.
Can't you help?
Listen to me. He's half-starved. If he is to recover, he needs nutrients, vitamins, protein. But no matter what we do, we can't make him eat.
Is he that weak?
It's not a question of being weak. He's too proud. That's the problem. We've tried everything to coax him, but he simply won't accept any food from humans. The fool beast just glares at us.
That pride will kill him.
Such a stubborn bird can be none other than the Angel of Valhalla. The only human the angel will bow to is the one he recognizes as master. Perhaps he will obey you. Try it. Offer him this.
Light. It might be...
Is this all right?
Well, it looks like he recognizes you as his master. As long as we keep providing him with feed, he should recover. I say we, but of course I mean you. He will not accept help from anyone else. He has to be your responsibility and yours alone.
If I do it, will he recover?
I would bet my reputation on it. This is the bird of legend. You're destined to ride him to the fountainhead of the chaos. But before you can do that, the bird needs to be fed.
So you said. Any hints? What kind of food should I give him?
I prescribe a balanced diet of Ghazal greens, quality sheep's milk, and nutritional supplements. Ask the villagers if they have any greens or milk to spare.
Oh, did that hurt? So now I have to...
Hello. Have you taken the time to...
The villagers? Oh, right. They've been waiting for the chocobo to answer, and now he's here to do that. With the Savior's help.
Answer their prayers? Where'd you hear that? Don't tell me. You've been talking to Garrett, haven't you? 'Tis true he's a founder of the village, but a more indiscreet man I've never known. The fact is, we've all got our own scars. A man who wanders the world searching for a wife who everyone knows is dead. A man who still yearns for his life in the city, folk who suffer anguish they cannot name. Garrett's taken it on himself to look after everyone and try to solve all. But if you ask me, the burden he bears is too much for one man.
He seemed cheerful enough. Was that an act?
He's the last survivor of the intrepid band that founded this village. To him, we're all part of his family, and he's devoted his life to trying to keep Canopus Farms together. It's not an easy road he's chosen, and there've been plenty of sad times. But why am I burdening you with our tales of woe? I don't want you thinking you're responsible for having to save Garrett and the rest. You've done plenty for us just by finding the white chocobo. People here are more hopeful than I've seen in many a year. I reckon you've saved a soul or two. But even if nothing has really changed, you mustn't think our woes are your responsibility.
He'll become your steed. And not only that, if the legends are true, he'll be able to guide you to the temple of the goddess.
We'll see. He'd better be useful.
The vegetables they grow.
Somehow...
People here are so kind. In this village, everyone is always willing to pitch in and help a neighbor.
Don't you worry. That chocobo is in the safest of hands, and he's bound to recover. When it comes to chocobo vets, Dr. Ghazal is in a class of his own.
You could knock me down with a feather. Who'd have thought a stranger would get one over on the doctor and capture the white chocobo first?
Get one over. You have a problem with it?
No, don't get me wrong. It's just that the doctor has been doing nothing but hunt that chocobo for over a century. 100 years.
And I came along and snatched his prize away. I made him look incompetent at best.
Yeah, but look, the chocobo's here. That's the important thing. And still alive thanks to you. Everyone in this village wants to see that chocobo get better, not just the doctor. I'm pretty much in charge of this village, so if you need any help at all, you just come and talk to me. Sound good? Hey, we grow Ghazal greens right here in the village. There's a man and his daughter who have their own field. Cole and Sarala are their names. Maybe they... I haven't seen Cole in a while. He often wanders out of the village on his own and doesn't return for days.
You should feed that white chocobo of yours with some Ghazal green. Normally we have a full crop, but with Father away I have no fertilizer to grow more. That's the last one, but you can have it.
Oh, you should eat.
A bunch of fuss buckets, aren't they? The village.
Everyone's been very kind and helpful.
Well, you have to be out here in the wildlands. No one who tries going it alone survives very long. Just remember, if someone scratches your back, they'll expect some back scratching in return.
Welcome, traveler.
It's all coming true. The legends, the stories, everything that the voice told me.
You heard the girl too, didn't you?
Oh yes, 100 years ago it was. Yeah, but I was younger then. I nursed a foolish hope that I would be the man who found and caught the white chocobo. So I took my only daughter and set out into the wildlands. There we would search for the angel together. We found it too. I saw it with my very own eyes. I was captivated. My name would go down in history. In that moment, I cared for nothing but my triumph. And when my daughter lost her footing on the cliff, I was too slow to react.
I'm sorry.
She fell into a chasm of chaos, and I could do nothing. But that's when I heard the voice. A young girl, her words ringing loud and clear inside my head. I've never forgotten them. Follow your destiny. The sacred white bird must come again. Help the one chosen by the angel.
Are you sure it wasn't your daughter's voice that you heard?
No, it was a voice I did not know. But I've come to believe that, in some strange way, the message came from my daughter. That it was her last wish. She had to die, so that I might know my destiny. As you see, Chosen One, I'm here to fulfill your destiny and my own.
All right, then. You can help me get into that temple.
Ask around and see if people have Gazal greens or milk to spare.
Everyone's been asking after the Chocobo. The innkeeper, Sorala and her field, even that man who fetched Dr. Gazal. They're so worried about him. The whole village wants to help him get better.
Once he's back to full health, you'll be able to ride the Chocobo across. It's his destiny, as the one and only sacred Chocobo in all the world.
As long as Cola's gone, they can't grow a new crop. The vegetables they grow make
My friend, we meet again. They tell me that the white Chocobo is out of danger.
Yes, he's safe for now. Thanks to you. You brought the doctor just in time.
Lucky for us both. I'm glad we could save that magnificent animal. Now here, I give you this gift.
I heard that the White-Winged Herald has appeared in these lands. And so I came as quickly. If that Chocobo is truly the Angel of Legend, it will guide the Chosen One to the very gates of the temple.
Welcome, traveler. Hey, how's that bird doing? Of course, I speak of the white Chocobo that you're caring for. Perhaps you would like to feed him some of this fortifying milk. The truth is, one of my regulars wanted it, but I just can't stand by seeing that poor creature suffer. You take it. Visit any time.
Even the strongest warriors need the best equipment. Hi. Come back again soon.
Do you have any potions? Hey there! Can I help? Safe travels!
Now, what's next? Hello there! Thank you very much. We offer...
Drink this.
It's a unique specimen, without a doubt. But it needs to eat what other Chocobos eat. Even a legend can't live on air and admiration.
Did you try offering him food again? Is he still refusing you?
Yes, we've tried. But he kicks up a fuss loud enough to scare the sheep in Arius. It's you or nobody.
I guess I'm stuck. Easy now.
Things have finally settled down. Have you had a chance to talk to everyone here at Canopus Farms? People here, they understand the importance of helping each other out. It's the only way to survive. As long as that Chocobo keeps eating, he's bound to recover sooner or later. The problem is, he'll only accept food. He doesn't need it. If you need any help or advice, talk to him.
If you want to know the truth, I only joined Dr. Gazal's team recently. I'm still very nervous. The Assistant 7 has been with the doctor for years. I hope they don't give me anything really important to do. I'd hate to screw it up. But Dr. Gazal said I've made it this far, so he might as well stick with me, for better or worse. That was very encouraging, as you might imagine. So if there's anything you need, just ask. I'm sure I'll be able to help. I think.